Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome back to the incredibly in-depth, frustratingly fantastic space strategy game Aurora 4X, where I have done a little bit of work to the map. I've made it look a little bit prettier. I have had to forego the one little grid square arrangement, and we've got jumps that go a little bit further in a few places, but everything looks a lot vaguely prettier now, at least. Although I would kind of like to actually get some of these explored, because they're, you know, kind of bugging me that we've explored down here a lot, but not here. I kind of want the symmetry. Also, we should probably explore up here now that we've got unique fossil looked through and just check what's around us. So, I want to just talk about a few things I've done in the bit between episodes. What I did is I went through every single colony we had, and I removed the ones that were bad, that we hadn't settled on, that we hadn't put anything on, and that honestly we put down there because we were desperate or because we needed to put down a colony so that we could land them to do a geo survey. And then it turned out that it wasn't worth it, at all. So, we had a colony that wasn't worth it and we weren't ever going to use. So I've gone through, I've cleared up every single colony that's not worthwhile. I've also put down a few that are very worthwhile. And really, the big winners here are Subject Delta's doing well, Agent still doing well. Both of those are places we have colonized and we continue to colonize because they're great. Hoyle, basically, yes, Hoyle is good. We've got our research lab set up there with the fantastic bonus from the 80% power propulsion. That's incredible. Really, really good. So we'll continue to try and get people over there. It's just a shame it's such a long way away, having to go through the strategist jump point, which is 8 billion kilometers. But yeah, we're going to continue going to Hoyle. It's also got a load of decent minerals. Mr. Grey is terrible. The only reason we've got anyone there is because we wanted a place to breed people. So that's why. Kerlica, still a solid place to get minerals from, and probably where we're going to focus our short-term efforts, I would say. I was about to say medium-term, but it's going to be short-term efforts. It's going to be focused on getting Kerlica up to scratch and getting enough, stuff out of there to kind of avoid our mineral problem that we have. Slaying Hurdle, they're actually not great. The only reason we have people still there is because we put people there. Lewis, interesting enough, a lot of very interesting asteroids, decent quantities and availabilities. Look at that. Pretty tasty. So Lewis is tempting, and as far as we know, no one else has claimed it. We've never had anyone say, hey, get out of Lewis, it's ours, when we've gone there, which is odd considering we've seen traffic in there. But seems like it's up for grabs. Davert, the only things interesting in Davert are the two places that we had to clear out with our army. Both of them do have stuff and are interesting, and also have alien ruins. So yes, Davert is going to be of interest, but no more than what we've already explored. Zanmar, honestly, is kind of trash. It's really not worth it. Yeah. We might use it at some point. It is kind of far away. Aliwiz. Now, Aliwiz is very interesting. Aliwiz currently lies over here on the edge of what I consider to be our territory. Known space, explored space. It's not our territory technically, I guess, because we haven't put anyone there to stake a claim, but I kind of consider it our territory. Yeah, it's got some good stuff. Look at these worlds. They're all fantastic. Decent asteroids. And then I would like to introduce you to my personal favorite. The most amazing asteroid I have ever found. Asteroid 7. So, I'm actually going to avoid showing you the stats immediately. I'm going to show you the environment. Asteroid 7. It has a colony cost of 2. Not too low gravity. No, it's got plenty of gravity. In fact, the gravity is, about 0.2. Perfectly livable. It's not low gravity at all. It's reasonable. Let's go over to summary. Talk about this world. Look at it. 0.21 gravity. Temperature, 80 degrees C. Okay, it's a bit warm. Diameter is almost 2,000 kilometers. What? It can have 250 million people on it. What? And this is an asteroid. Well, yes. Here's the thing. It also has a lot of minerals of every type except Macassium, and all availabilities are 0.8 or above, with the exception of neutronium, which is 0.7. And we're talking 100,000 of all the good stuff, or better, like corundum, 20,000. Neutronium, 175,000. Geranium, 1 million. This is an asteroid. Asteroid number 7. What the hell? This is not an asteroid. This is a dwarf planet, or possibly even actually just a planet. This ain't no asteroid. It's apparently classed as an asteroid. That's fine. This is fine. We're definitely gonna, you know, let's rename it. I'm gonna rename the colony here. Rename population to the Holy Rock. Done. This is fantastic. We need to put some people on that at least, just to claim the system. So good. Terraform it. It can have an atmosphere. It's not an asteroid. It's over here though, so it is, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 jumps away, and it is through the strategist jump point, which is a long way. Yeah, not great. We'll make do though. Idril. Idril is a world we haven't, a system we haven't really come to, you know, actually placing people on. But look at that. Like, yeah, the accessibility is trash, but it has accessibility. Like, it has so many minerals, they'll add up. Obviously, the downside is it is a Venusian world, so will we actually make use of it in the short term? No. In the future, at some point, maybe. But you've got other stuff here, you know, all reasonable things that we'd like to deal with. That's right next to Agent, so definitely sort of like in our sphere of influence. Chaldi, short. Chaldi's great. Pretty good stuff there. And Chaldi is right next to Sleepy Zoe, where we're intending to put up a colony. Sleepy Zoe, obviously, pretty decent. And it has an almost habitable world, so definitely want to take advantage of that. Tiergal. Now, here's Tiergal. This is one of the interesting ones. We have, if we go through the mining, I guess, you know, it's got uranium and corundium. That's lovely. Nice comet. Good comet. Other good stuff. Sure. Ancient construct. Dormant construct. It has a dormant construct. That's the same sort of thing we found on Hoyle and turned out to be an 80% bonus to power propulsion research. Tiergal has a dormant construct. We need to get in on that. I really want to find out what it is. Downside is, again, it's through a strategist jump point, so it's a long way away. We'll deal with that. But yes, most definitely want to find out what this is. Unique fossil. We only just liberated this, but it is a good find. There's a whole load of decent minerals. Just decent accessibilities, decent amounts. Yeah, we're going to probably want to put people in unique fossil again through a strategist jump point, so it's a little bit further away. And then Vastran. Vastran is vaguely worthwhile. That's about it. But it does have a which one is it? It's Vastran A3, right? Where there were enemy forces and we had to do an invasion or something. Vastran, which one of you? Oh, it's A1, which I've deleted the colony on. Well, no, the colony got attacked and taken over. That's why. Yeah. I mean, that's decent. Yeah, we'd want that regardless, so I don't know why I haven't marked you as, you know, being worthwhile. Is there anything else I missed? No, not really. Okay. So, that's kind of like my review of the mineral situation. Short term, we're going to just need to build more mines, and the issue with that is our bottleneck on corundium. So taking advantage of Kerlica is certainly going to be probably the, if not the #1 priority, like maybe like 1.1. But yeah, the amounts of stuff we've got in terms of corundium is just too good to be able to pass up. The downside is Kerlica, while it has some, it's not the most fantastic at corundium. Really, you're just looking at comet number 6 here. And yeah, we will probably be running that down fairly quick. We do have more AM mines being sent out, but again, AM mines are pretty expensive. What we'll be doing in the very short term is probably focusing our efforts on some of our actual holdings in the Sol system. And once we get the corundium from that, like from Titan, pretty much just Titan, we should be able to go big and then build a lot more mines. And we build a lot more mines, then we can start going to Kerlica, Hoyle, unique fossil, etc. with those. So let's check. Available workers. You do have available workers. We need to keep upping this number. We're still working on the atmosphere. We'll probably need to pull the hydrogen out. Yeah. Temperature is almost within the acceptable parameter. Okay. Let's change this down a little bit to just 1.8. Hydrographic extent's okay. Titan is literally about to become livable. And it's going to go from 2, because of the dangerous atmosphere, to 0, practically overnight, because I think we just need to remove the hydrogen. I think that's the only thing that's saying this is, like, too dangerous to live on right now. Yeah, it should be. Okay. That's going to be fantastic. Righto. So, well, that's said and done. The main thing we're waiting on at the moment is the exploration of Davit. But I do also want to pop over to Earth real quick and build a couple more pokes. Because looking through our fleets, there are a number of things they can be used for. And before we flip you back to producing something else, I'd like to make sure we've got a couple more down. So we'll put a couple more into cargo. The pokes have been incredibly good so far for us. Okay, Hoyle is complaining about insufficient military protection. Here's the weird thing. Most of the military protection we do is jump point defense with those platforms that you can leave for 50 years. Downside, the only jump point into Hoyle is from Strategist. So I guess we'll put some jump point defense for Strategist, which is kind of like a core territory for us. Sure. The other choice is we put it above the colony, but they are so short range, people will probably just, you know, murder us from afar. I guess it's possible they won't if they are not missile ships, so sure. Sure, why not? Shortage of corundum. We actually might just color the mineral shortage just so we don't have to read it. And we can just be like, right, yeah, there's a mineral shortage. We get it. We'll color it like a deep purple. Sure. Ooh, civilian mining company. Curran Limited in Subject Delta. Galisite. Really? I actually don't want to buy that. I don't need Galisite. We're good. Okay. We'll probably actually want to give you a text color as well. And then unrest increasing, I think, was probably important enough that we should put like a proper label on that. I don't know what we'd probably use, like a deep red for the background. It looks like so much more dangerous than it is with that deep red background. It's more like, hey, just pay attention to this. Try a different back color. Alright, that works. The Heinrich system. Hello. What do you have here? It's a binary. We're looking at 9 planets total, moons, almost 80, about 50 asteroids. Okay. A couple of vaguely habitable worlds there as well. It's happened. The geranium issue has happened. Oh, yeah. Geranium. Every single ship is now short on geranium. This sucks. Okay. Oh, well. Let's pop over to Vestran. Profit margin is saying, hey, I can't do anything. Well, you know what? Let's get you to actually, since you're nearby, take a little jaunt down to Alleywiz and we'll see what's beyond. All right, the Dragon have just finished taking 100 mines to Europa. Thank you. Question is, do we have any more mines to send anywhere? No. We have 84 mines here. Less than 50 automated mines, and I think they're still getting picked up. We have no mines. This is a bit of a problem. Yeah. Right. I don't think we will end any of our current projects because they're all still kind of important. We'll just have to power on. And we're going to have to figure this out we have a desperate need for more mines. And, you know, more geranium. But you get more geranium from mines, so we can just, you know, focus on the mines part right now. Yeah. I predicted this would be an issue. Yes, I also didn't solve it. But the generals can just sit in orbit for now. There's nothing we really want to do with them. You know, we could get those. We're just sitting by Jagna 4 to take over some stuff to Idril so that we can prep our colony there. That seems like a good idea. Where is the best place to start, like, plopping down on Idril? Since it is close by. A3 Moon 1 by the look of it. Yeah. Let's stake our claim on Idril. So, Earth, load, infrastructure. And then auto route to Idril. Unload. Auto route back to Sol. Refuel. And then we'll repeat this probably 9 times just to get like an initial seed colony going. Okay. How are our colony ships doing? They're almost back from Hoyle. And then they've got one more trip to do. Oh no, they are doing their trip. This is their last trip. Oh, sweet. You've been doing that for so long. That should be enough people to then man, hopefully, all of the research labs. Okay, we just got Flag Bridge. Now working on Thermal Sensitivity 6, which should be very quick. We have a lot of alien tech for that. And this is actually great because we can start... I was going to say, we could start building, you know, capital ships and whatever. We can't. We have no minerals. But we could if we had minerals. Just saying. Okay, the Raglan's going to be able to drop off a whole bunch of orbital platforms in Idril now. There we go. So we'll detach those 20. And then we will pull you all the way down. Ah, here's the issue. You can't, like, pull off the bottom, or you can't scroll, really. So I'm going to have to just, like, drop you into logistics. And grab you again and pull you down to static defenses. Yeah, I hate that. Also, I hate that it's now selected space stations. I'm like, wait, where did I go? Did I make a mistake? Rename you to OWP Idril to Barrett JP. Now we can send you to go dump people over at Hoyle. Well, the one issue we're going to face now is that as people are going to complain that they want more and more military protection, we're actually out of platforms. And while we could build more, maybe we should be building like a second generation or something. Again, minerals. It's an issue. Refuel and then send a message. Pick up OWP for oil. There we go. How much would it cost to build fighters? I believe they are built. Yeah, using a mix. So there is a geranium need, even if it is small. And really? Macassium issues? Huh. Where in Sol has Macassium? Have we just, like, accidentally not mined any Macassium for ages? Oh, it is used in our space stations, actually. That's probably what it'll be. Even then. Let's go for 50,000. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Callisto has 0.3 availability. Did we help people on Callisto? 70 mines there? Yeah, okay. It's 0.3 availability. That's probably what's kicking us. If we go lower, We can maybe go for Vesta. Swift Tuttle would give us Vendorite and Saurium. But obviously the accessibility is lower. You give a little bit of Corbomite and Neutronium. I think Vesta. We'll create a colony at Vesta and we'll have to deal with that. Okay, let's go forwards like 5 seconds. And then... You, hello. Load a AM. Not AM, sorry. An MD, mass driver. Take that over to Vesta. Dump that off. Vesta's really close as well, which is really handy. Actually, just check. Sol. Vesta, 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 Vesta. Where is Vesta? Just an asteroid. Why do I know Vesta? Something special about Vesta. I can't remember what it is. Anyway. Unload all installations. Come back to Earth. I mean, we only probably want the one. It's not really anything fancy. The question is when we can get the antimatter mines there. The antimatter mines. I keep saying that. Automated mines. Not for a long time? Oh, actually, Cargo Fleet has enough to make more Jagnus, so... We're gonna detach you. And then we're going to rename as FT Jagnath 2 times 10, 7. And then we're going to give you the order. Load. Automated mine. Go to Vesta. Unload. Come back. Can only do that once more because we've only got 40 there and I'm pretty sure someone else is wanting them. You know what? We've just ruined my map. Again. Aliwiz connects to Idril. God damn it. I just made this map look pretty. And you're already wrecking it. Why? Why would you do this? At least it's not the worst. But dormant jump points. I hate it. Luckily, it means that Aliwiz is connected to another place in inverted commas, our empire. Like, we are planning to have Idril. We're planning to have Aliwiz. And also, this probably means it's much quicker to get to Aliwiz from Sol than it would have ever been the other way around. In fact, it might be quicker to get to anything than go through the strategist jump point. Like, the distances are ridiculous. Let's look. Yeah, it's considered 15 by going through Idril. Whereas going this way, Yabashiro itself is 23. That's really handy. I don't think there's anything we can really do to make this more palatable. So, you will stay here. Right-oh. I guess we could start work on colonizing Aliwiz because it's now a lot closer than I planned. Oh, no, we can't. We have no freighters. We will have freighters soon, though. Once you're done with this, we'll actually give you a note. Send message, send message, send message. There we go. And that will be the Rock. Right, profit margins complaining. How are you doing for fuel? Oh, you're doing fine for fuel. We've got no issue there. Okay, do we want to push the boundaries over here? Command gone forever. Yeah. Probably hold off on that a little bit, maybe. I'd like to be able to go to Chaldean stuff, but the downside on that is that that's a bit further away, whereas these are nice and close. I think we'll go Gone Forever and we'll poke through there. Order route. Gone Forever. Do the jump. Okay, I've just told our one single freighter all by itself that maybe it could put itself to use actually popping over to both Idril and Aliwiz and delivering mass drivers and deep space tracking stations. That's going to be, something we need to transfer eventually. It will take it a while because it's doing, pretty long hops by itself. Doing 4 of them, technically. One mass driver, one deep space, one deep space. So that's fine. It's going to be a while before they actually become productive anyway. And then we'll continue going on. The rock. Okay, the rock is happening. Earth. Load. Infrastructure. Alleyways. Unload. God damn it. I'm like, oh yeah, I want to go to the planet. No, I don't. I want to go to the rock. Oh, that was plugging out. Okay. Load on installations. Come back to Sol. Now, there's a year's round trip, so you're gonna be kind of busy, but it's important. Why are you going through Strategist Davit? I think, let's manually put in the orders, because I swear it's quicker to go through Vulgaris. Yeah, that's so much quicker. Yeah, you're going to save like 40% the journey time. If I tell it to auto-route back to Sol now... Yeah, it's doing that. What are you doing that for? Yeah, it doesn't like the jump from Idril to Alleyways. Maybe I need to refresh this or something. Oh well. 200 days. We saved 140 days on that. Okay, the geological survey on Davit A3 found nothing, which is unfortunate. We're going to go grab you. We will load a geosurvey unit, and then we're actually going to go meet the poker maple that I sent here, because we're going to take a little jaunt down to Tiergal eventually. Eventually, we'll need the Xeno archaeology unit that's currently a bit busy, but we will join fleet. We could join a subfleet. Yeah, we'll join a subfleet. Why not? Now, I do wonder, is our Xenoarchaeology unit actually doing anything? I mean, I know it's a percentage chance every year, but it's really hard to tell. Like, have we uncovered it in inverted commas? Or do we need to do more uncovering? Look, Davit. Ban installations. Xenoarchaeology required. Okay, so we still need to continue doing the Xenoarchaeology. We've got a little backlog on that. Is it worth training another Xenoarchaeology unit? Probably not, because we don't have the transport for them. Not unless we gave them an assault transport. Just be better. We got a buff to our construction rate. That's great. We can be even shorter on minerals. Yeah. Yeah, that's a bit of a problem. Okay. Let's meddle around with our research tasks. Oh, we're planning on doing research rate buff. That's lovely. I'm going to remove that from the queue. We're going to go to our... Where is it? Maintenance production rate. Remove that. Oh, that's removing research labs. We'll just cancel the project. There we go. Whoops. And then, what are we looking for? We're looking for mining production. We need this desperately. And then after you're done, you can do that. Like, I don't care, but like, please. We'll also do max orbital mining damage. Oh, do we care about orbital mining? Probably not. We got mandated to do it at one point, but then, ignored it. It's terrible. Do we want to get wealth? Not really. Do we want to get shipyard operation time saving? Yeah, but not as much as we want research rate for only double cost. Okay, how many people can I throw at this? Well, this drive technology isn't going to be as good if I can't afford it. Like, to be quite frank about that. Defensive shields, likewise, if we can't afford it, doesn't matter. What else? Badass infantry mods with gene tech. Again, it's coming very soon, but let's, there we go. April 89. For everything we've got at that. Okay, I've told the Alistair to stop taking Habs to Tholius because in all this time, they've taken one Hab to Tholius. And they're now working on a second. And quite honestly, it's taking so long that we have other things we need to do. I would like to still set up Tholius because it's a great system for orbital Hab mining, but unfortunately, it's just going to take way too long. So we're almost there with the second one, and then we'll be back much quicker once we can drop it. Meanwhile, sorry, I was looking at the wrong one there. This is Tholius. Meanwhile, we've got one going over to Subject Delta. We'll probably just continue to reinforce that. And we've actually got the Generation 2 version, 300,000 ton tug, just sitting here waiting for Titan to be done with the environment. And it is not. We're still waiting for that temperature to go up. Come on, temperature. Damn it. Atmospheric pressure is actually getting a little bit high now. We'll probably need to go to like 2.1 maybe. Looking at that. Come on. Just like 6 more degrees. Will maybe be a bit cold, but whatever. And then we can just get rid of like the hydrogen or whatever. So close. How are we doing for like people? Oh god, yeah, like millions of people can live here. Wow. Infrastructure, 25,000. Oh, okay. Sure, that's fine. This is fine. Anyway, the last thing I've done is I've ordered the colony fleet to do some colonizing. So they are going to Subject Delta A1, which is the place of the orbital Habs, dropping off some people. They're then going to be making a pop over to Calica, doing the same, and then they're actually popping to Tholius as well, just to fill it with 1 million people. That'll take them, you know, probably about 2 years, year and a half, with all the actual turnaround and load times involved. But it will give us some actual people in a lot of these Hab places that we haven't actually seeded with life yet. Okay, we've got a new system, Endermancer. How far away is that? 2.3 billion, not the worst. Okay, what is in the system? Nothing. Nothing. Stuff. Some stuff. Okay, it's going to be a hard sell, but sure. It's actually a quaternary system as well. Ha! Thank you, pass me. I've got to pick up my orbital weapon platforms for Hoyle. So we will get you to double check. You've got missiles on board. Yep. Get on board the Ragland. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. Get on board. That's my getting on board the Ragland song. And then we'll fly over to Hoyle because Hoyle is definitely complaining. 84 days. Okay. And we will leave them at the strategy jump point just in case. So we'll just move to the jump point. In fact, you'll be at the jump point when you come through. So, yeah. Okay. Seems good to me. One thing I do want to check actually is Asteroid 57. You've got the orbital miners set up. How are you doing? Yeah, you've got tiny quantity of draining with really poor accessibility. I think we're going to move you to a different place. So let's pull you up. With minerals, and orbital mining eligible. 17. I mean, yes, it'd be good, but it would obliterate that really quick. Same. Come on. This one's actually really nice. Again, it would obliterate very quickly. 73. This would be long term, and it has corundium. This would be good. Comet 4. I like Comet 4. Let's compare that. Comet 4 versus Comet 1. Comet 1 has higher amounts, but the accessibility is just too good on Comet 4. Okay, we will send over... actually, how many mass drivers do you got? 2. Yeah, like, the issue with our orbital miner is it can only carry 1 mass driver, so we'll manually move both mass drivers. It's not a problem. It won't appreciably make a difference. Let's grab you, Tug. Please head over. This is our overpowered Tug. To Hoyle. It'll take 15 days to get there. Oh my god, it's so fast. It's ridiculous. Back Demon. Track to any ship, and then move to Comet 4. Release tracked ships, and then just come home. Fuel. It'll take 40 days. I mean, it won't, because it's going to take time to move the comet, but it will be very quick. I'm incredibly dumb. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we can go to Alleywiz. That's not a problem. What a silly game. The game's so silly. Yeah, we haven't stabilized that jump point. I'm an idiot. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, ignore me. Ignore me. Yeah, I'm dumb. Okay. Yeah, the Jagnus can't get through here because it is not stabilized. Good thing, though, we could fix that if we had more pokes. But sadly, you're busy in Davit waiting. I guess I don't know how long you're going to be waiting for to go to Tiergal and Unique Fossil, both of which need people. Yeah. I guess for now we'll just send stabilization ships. Why not? Stabilization ships. Where'll I put them? Over here. You're in the Caldi system. It's too far away. Sol and you're in the Alleywiz system. Oh, great. You'll take a day to 2 days to move there, but you'll take a year to do the actual stabilization. So auto route to Idril. There we go. 89 days and stabilize that jump point. Okay. I think the solution for the Jagnas is just going to be trash what you were going to do and just go home. Do it another day. Sorry. Actually, you are in the Idril system. You know what? Dump the stuff on the moon before you go. We'll just reroute it there. And then we'll go Earth, refuel, and then we'll take a jaunt into Hoyle. Is there anything I want to take, actually, while we go to Hoyle? Yeah, let's grab load infrastructure, and then we'll jaunt over to Hoyle. Make the most of it. We'll unload all the installations. We'll load... It just says load installation mass driver. Pretty sure it means load all of them. Anyway. And then we'll go over to Comet 4 and unload all installations. There we go. Then we'll come back to Earth. And that's not quite a year. Okay. Refuel. I wonder if we can give you an order that's going to take about a year. Can't think of anything off the top of my head. And we could pop to Dather and just dump some infrastructure there. Let's do that. Load. Infrastructure. Auto route to Davit. Unload. Auto route back to Sol. Refuel. And now we can give you a send message order, and we'll say, send Jag 7 to Sneezy time. Ali Wiz with Infra. There we go. Helpful. I don't know if I've actually got enough geranium now. We're just complaining about corundium. Oh, do we have enough geranium? No, it's just going to complain to us in a minute. Okay, that's fine. I'm used to this. How are we doing on mines? 81. Automated 26. Yeah, not quick enough. We've completed research into boarding combat capability. Yes. Yes, bring it to us. We deposits have already been exhausted. Don't care about that. We subjugated a colony with no one on it because it's precursors and we killed them. We've trained a load of people. We've trained an engineering company. Great. We'll probably want to send them out to Davit, although we'll have to requisition someone's ship to do that. Might be a bit awkward. You know what? The Xenoarchaeology team. Sure. Not doing anything. They're just kind of sitting there. Go to Sol. Go to Earth. Load ground unit. Load the engineering company. And then auto route to Davit. And then... yes, this is one that's got the Xenoarchaeology. We'll unload. Unload all. There we go. It'll take you half a year. Get how slow you are. We might need to replace the honkers at some point just because they are annoyingly slow. Maybe give them jump drives. They're going around individually. They don't probably merit having a poker with them at all times. Either way. We started doing some more training, but hopefully that'll help with the geranium issues. Boarding. And deposit uranium being exhausted investor. Okay. Right. In which case, we should start thinking about boarding. Boarding troops and boarding drones and boarding stuff. Is there anything we need to do? We need to reallocate those workers who just finished on the boarding. We have 14 available. What? That is a lot more than I thought we'd have. Well, we could start working on, you know, super heavy vehicles, but we'll think about that another time. For now, we're going to dump you onto here. It's actually going to be done in 88 now. And... we'll work on the internal confinement fusion drive with the rest. Meanwhile, over at Hoyle... yes. Feel the power flow through you. The maximum engine power modifier is just over a year away. We have 6 research labs there. Yes. This is great. It's going to take a while longer for the rest of the research labs to get over there, but how long will it take, actually? Who's doing research labs to Hoyle? You're doing infrastructure. You're doing research labs. 2 years. Aye. I mean, it's worth it. Definitely worth it. Anyway, where were we? Boarding. So, boarding is kind of like a complex subject. We'll probably want to talk about boarding in terms of like what vessels do the boarding, in addition to how to successfully board and what units can do boarding and how to do it. But that's probably going to be an entire topic in of itself and probably better for another video. So I know this has been probably kind of a short one, mostly focusing on trying to sort out our mineral problems. Yeah. It's not going well. I mean, it's improving. And hopefully this, the fact we've actually got some of these assault companies out, will help because they were taking geranium to make. But I kind of was hoping that we could start working on like our second tier military about now. We've just had a load of like technology advances. As it is, we'll probably be waiting for the next drive tier. that's fine, but I would like to be able to have that be the point where we can make that new tier of military. And, you know, I was kind of hoping we'd have a new shipyard and everything, and we've not been able to do that. We've been focusing on mines. So, unfortunately, no, not a thing for us. Not a thing at all. What about Titan? Is the surface temperature just stalled? It hasn't really been increasing. What is wrong with you? What is your malfunction? Oh well. I've been EnterElysium. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you have want to get involved in all the interaction stuff, head over to the Discord. There's a link down below. And like, comments, all that sort of stuff really helps. And if you really want to, you can subscribe as well. And there's, you know, the bell icon. Although it's better to just follow the announcements on my Discord, because they'll tell you about streams and about videos without having to just hope they appear in your subfeed. Until next time, though, stay shiny.